Well, Lukas Heckmann, a very up and down day today. How's your stomach right now?
Yeah, I didn't feel like I played bad. I just survived, I guess.
Right.
Had a couple bad breaks, made some dumb decisions, but other than that, it was not terrible.
You talked about, wanting to tune out the pressure and wanting to learn from last year. Did any similarities creep back in? How would you describe what you were trying to do to start your round playing with the lead that you had?
Well, last year I felt more pressure. This year I was more comfortable. I just made a mistake on 4 and went in the weeds. I mean, I started out par birdie par, so
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't nervous on the first tee, clearly.
Right.
Yeah, and I survived after my quad until the back 9. So yeah, it's a little bit better.
And the quad was where again?
Hole 4.
4. And 4 always gets people out here. It's the hardest par 4 on the course. Which side of the fairway did you miss?
I missed on the left side, and I
Okay.
kind of found it in the weeds, and I thought I had a better lie than I did, so I just couldn't really get out.
And how do you shake that off? Especially, there's a lot of guys shaking those things off, but you're the one at the top of the leaderboard. How did you mentally go through that process?
Well, I knew I was up 3 going into today, so I mean, that was 3 over after that hole, so I kind of figured I was still tied for the lead, and it was fine. You kind of got to stay patient out here. There's birdies out here that you can make. Yeah, it only hurts you if you mess up the next few holes too because of it.
Well, and you settled down, you made some birdies. What birdies do you feel were key out there for you today to, kind of keep you in it both mentally and then in terms of where your score was?
15 and 16 for sure.
Yep.
Kind of getting off the rails on 13 and 14.
Yep.
So it was good to bounce back. It was pretty strong there. It kept me in it.
And you walk off here, you're an individual qualifier, so the waiting begins.
Yeah.
I mean, what are your feelings as you walk off? We'll probably update this later to, once all the results are in, but how do you feel about your 2 days here at University Ridge?
The first day couldn't have been better. Second day could have been worse. Kind of mixes out to 2 pretty solid days.
Sure.
So I'm proud of how I played out here. If you would have told me I'm going to shoot 3 over 2 days, that's a solid score. Maybe not the way I wanted to do it here, but Rory's a good friend. If he wins, it's great.
Yep.
I'll take second. I have another year to come back here and see what I can do. I'd be disappointed obviously if I didn't win, but if I'm gonna lose, might as well be him beating me.
Well, and being as close as you are to him, you've seen the yo-yo of his career. I mean, he's had a lot of highs and a lot of lows too. I'm sure you could appreciate what if he does win, what it would mean to him.
Yeah, for sure. Especially, I think he didn't have a great year last year, so I mean, he's playing well right now.
What is next for you, and do you take any time off before jumping into the summer ranks?
5 days.
5 days.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's about right. Yeah, I could use a break. It's kind of the end of school year for me, I guess.
Yeah.
It was fun playing with my guys this year. This
Definitely.
team, it was definitely a fun year. Made it to sectionals again. Didn't
Yep.
quite get past it, but it was a fun season.
And one last question about this course and the way it's playing this week. There've been a lot of birdies, a lot of eagles. I think you had one yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also been a lot of big numbers.
Yeah.
How do you rationalize why we're seeing that this year as opposed to, maybe just the normal bogey train of 5 or 6 bogeys in a row derailing people?
Well, I mean, this course I like this course. It's if you hit the fairway, it's pretty easy. You can make some pretty good approach shots, and the par 5s are scoreable out here. That's why you're seeing the eagles.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the big numbers, the rough's tough. The greens are rolling fast. I mean, if you struggle to get up to the green, then 3-putt, that'll do it. It happened to me on 13 today.
Okay.
Got a couple bad breaks getting up to the green, then rolled a putt way by.
Yep.
And then missed the comeback putt, and I actually missed that comeback putt again there. So
Yep.
yeah, that was a tough hole. I mean, if I can do it, I mean, a lot of other people can. So
Sure.
yeah, you just gotta fight through that.
Definitely. Well, Lucas, great job. We'll see how this turns out